What if the most comfortable midsize truck is also the one that dares to be different? That's the 2026 Honda Ridgeline. For nearly 20 years, it's sparked one question. Is it a real truck? Here's a better one. Does it do the job you need every day? Because this thing blends crossover-like ride quality with real pickup capability in a handsome, purpose-built package. Not exactly headline-grabbing, but here's what is. The 2026 model comes with modest $500 price bumps across trims. If you've been waiting for the right moment to jump, it might be closer than you think. Do you want a truck that rides like a crossover, but still works like a pickup? If that answer is yes, stay with me. Pricing and value. The 2026 Honda Ridgeline starts at $42,090. Not the cheapest way into an AWD midsize truck. That title goes to the Chevrolet Colorado WT four-wheel drive at $36,895. But here's where it gets interesting. When you climb the trim ladder, the Ridgeline can punch well above its weight. The Ridgeline Black Edition sits at $48,690. Compare that to the Jeep Gladiator Mojave X at $63,095. You're looking at up to a $14,405 difference in favor of the Honda. Only the Colorado Z71 undercuts the Ridgeline Black Edition at $45,595. That's $460 more than the Ridgeline Black Edition. It'll run you $5,860 more than the Black Edition. If you're comparing top-tier comfort, features, and AWD, are you paying for badges or for what you'll actually use? Powertrain and character. The truth is, the Ridgeline plays a different game. Standard all-wheel drive, a smooth, proven 3.5-liter V6 with 280 horsepower, and 262 pound-feet of torque. One crew cab body, one bed size. It's simple, and for many buyers, stress-free. But there's no getting around it. There's no hybrid here. Meanwhile, the Toyota Tacoma brings a 2.4-liter turbocharged i4i Force Max hybrid on top trims, with 46 more horsepower and, this is the big one, 203 pound-feet more torque than the Ridgeline. A comfortable, crossover-like ride, everyday predictability, and some smart utility moves you won't find elsewhere, especially that in-bed trunk we're about to talk about. Fuel economy. If MPG matters, and for most of us it does, here's the rundown. The 2026 Honda Ridgeline's V6 returns an EPA-estimated 1824.21 miles per gallon city highway combined. The non-hybrid Tacoma four-wheel drive is roughly equal at 1924.21. Step into the Tacoma hybrid, and those numbers climb to 2224.23. The Ridgeline isn't the efficiency champ, but it's not the outlier either. If you want the best MPG in this class, hybrids and small turbo engines are your ticket, for now. Space and the Ridgeline advantage. The 2026 Ridgeline has one bed size, 5.3 feet, with a usable cargo box volume of 33.9 cubic feet with the tailgate up. And it stacks up well. Versus other crew cab setups, the Ridgeline's bed is 2.0 inches longer than the 2025 Colorado's. The Tacoma's long bed is the class length champ at 73.5 inches, but its crew cab short bed is only 60.3 inches. The trump card is Honda's in-bed trunk. You get an additional 7.3 cubic feet of lockable under the rear floor of the bed. Coolers, tools, groceries, tailgate gear. It's a brilliant everyday advantage the rest of the midsize segment doesn't offer. For homeowners, weekenders, and road trippers, that's real-life convenience you'll use every week. How often would you use hidden, lockable storage you can hose out after a muddy weekend? Wide still wins. The 2026 Honda Ridgeline is not the newest. It's not the most powerful. It's not electrified, but it is comfortable, confident, and cleverly practical. And that uniquely useful in-bed trunk, it's still a standout for buyers who prioritize everyday comfort without giving up utility. Built in America, things differently. If you want maximum torque, customization, or hybrid efficiency, Toyota and Ford have strong answers. If you want a truck that drives like a well-sorted crossover, with smarter storage and fewer compromises, the Ridgeline deserves a top spot on your list, especially with those modest $500 price bumps and a value-packed Black Edition that undercuts more expensive rivals. Inventory and incentives always shift. Don't wait for the right truck to slip away. Tap the end screen on your right to watch hybrid pickup. Which one fits which buyer? Please like, subscribe, and hit bell icon if you want clear, no-nonsense guides to today's best trucks and SUVs. See you there.